Okay, folks, Jason Wygant here. I've been coming to Loretta Lynn's, the Monster Energy Amateur Motocross National, for about 25 years now, but even I did not know about some of the things I'm about to show you. We're going to get in depth with the measures taken for safety from the medical side for the athletes at this event. Now, the first thing to know is surrounding the track are over a dozen qualified full-time EMTs and paramedics. They're noted by their pink shirts, so they're easy to spot. These are full-time, and these are folks that are enthusiasts, most of them those that have raced or ridden motorcycles. So they're into this, they're passionate about it, they kind of know what the riders are dealing with. That's one tier. Second tier is if something really bad happens, life flight might have to take place, and MX Sports, who runs the event, has purchased secondary insurance so the athlete or the athlete's family doesn't have to pay all of that life flight expense. Whatever their insurance doesn't cover, instead of it coming out of pocket, the secondary insurance of the event will cover it. And then beyond that, in the back, fans might see some ambulances parked by the offices, but there's a much more sophisticated medical operation going on, again with people that are familiar with motocross. Let's get in depth with that. Okay, we're inside this shipping container, which is air conditioned and a nice place to hang out at Loretta's, and you'll need that if you happen to have some bumps and bruises. This is Dr. Tanner here. We're going to talk specifically in a moment about the x-ray machines, plural, that they have here. But first, I just want to talk to you in general because you go to a lot of these races, not just Loretta's. You're enthusiasts of the sport, and you know what these athletes might be going through.
Yeah, we've been taking care of riders for about 13 years now. We started Safety On Site's a nonprofit to take care of riders. We travel to GNCCs, and of course now we're coming to Loretta's.
Yep, and then specifically, this is one of many things you can do, but give us an idea of the x-ray machines 1.0, 2.0 here.
Yeah, so 1.0 is the first generation. We can look at fractures, mainly extremities. We can do live x-rays as well to determine stability of fractures. 2.0 lets us do that and more. We can see more extremities, penetrate deeper like the pelvis and the hip.
Okay, so always stepping up. Now, Dr. Tanner's there. It's good to have someone that understands for the athletes and the type of injuries they go through when it's bad, but also helps them out with some performance as well. So always trying to innovate and elevate here. Okay, now I'm joined by Dr. Brianna Millsaps, and you're going to say, whoa, doctor, and double whoa, Millsaps. That's not a coincidence. We know about your brother. We know about your mom in the training facility, but you have a significant role here as well, Brianna.
Yes, I'm a sports medicine doctor. I take care of all the riders here.
Yeah, and a real doctor. You're not just saying you're a doctor. You went to med school.
I did go to med school, yes.
And you also raced here.
I did. I got a couple top 10s when I was younger.
Wow. And then what really blew my mind is you have your own practice near MTF and then all the other tracks down there.
Yes, I do, and I get all the riders in the same day. Yeah, I love taking care of those guys.
Well, what that means is, and we're going to go through the tent you're helping operate here, you're pretty familiar with the type of injuries motocrossers are going to deal with.
Yes, definitely. The heat injuries and all that, the concussions, yes.
Yes. Okay, so first we'll talk about the heat, then we'll talk about the concussions. It's hot. That's Loretta's tradition. You know that. How can you help the athletes here? Let's come show us.
Okay.
Yep.
We have a couple dunk tanks. We have this one for the adults. It's a little colder. We got those two for the kids. They're a little bit warmer. We can hook them up to monitors, watch their temps, make sure they're doing okay. And we really want the guys who are kind of in and out to really come here so we can make sure everything's going good. We can give them fluids and really monitor them here.
Yeah, because what she's saying is they do have a couple cool down tanks at other areas, like after the finish and near the start. So if you want to use it there, you can, but if you're feeling really bad, you'd rather have them do it in front of you.
Yes, that way we can really watch you and make sure you're good.
Yes. Now you can administer IVs. You can't go back out there and race per the rules, but if you want one, you can provide it.
Yes, we can, especially for the parents out there that get a little overheated, we can absolutely do it. Or the riders who get really overheated, we can do it, absolutely.
That's funny, we think of the riders, but it does happen. It does happen with parents?
We have a lot of parents, chefs, all the spectators here, yes.
That's funny. On the medic side, you're a doctor, so you can give meds here.
Yes, I have a bunch of meds with me, and I write prescriptions, and I have a Tennessee license, so anywhere here I'll fill them.
Okay. And then last thing, talk about the concussion part.
Yeah, so we do a lot of concussions at MTF, so I'm really, really familiar with them. When the riders come in, I'm able to evaluate them just with a good physical exam and can tell if they had a concussion or not, or if maybe it's a little mild, maybe they're a little stunned. Because I'm so familiar with it, I can kind of tease that out. And we do a little bit of a protocol to get their memory back and get them back on the track earlier, like in a couple weeks if they do have a concussion. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you're saying a couple weeks earlier. It doesn't mean Moto 2.
No. So I clear or not clear them based on whether you have a concussion or not. But I will go the extra mile and do a little bit of a protocol to make sure that you're better off next week and week after.
So between Dr. Millsaps and Dr. Tanner, who we just talked about with the X-ray machine, we've got some experienced hands that know motocross injuries, helping the athletes, and even mom and dad be a little bit safer out here.